what the hell happened? There was no, maybe we can kind of generate some feedback that we would like a bit more kind of balance next year between Sony and Microsoft. And I'm a Sony fangirl through and through, so for me to say I want more Microsoft presence is flipping, you know, almost unheard of. So what's happening, guys? Gemma here. I'm back again for another video at the start of the week. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are having a lovely day. It's always a hard day to get into, isn't it? Monday, absolute nightmare. So Eurogamer, want to talk about it. You heard me say a couple of things on these awesome vlogs over the first and second day of Eurogamer. So it's last Thursday, last Friday, and I mentioned that there was no Nintendo, there was no game. You literally could not buy any games, you know, tangible stuff at Eurogamer. And I just want to talk about a couple of other things that I didn't necessarily mention on the videos when we were there. Now, if you went, I also want your kind of feedback on this. So compared to last year was the first year in Birmingham. It moved from London and it was really good. It was really, really good. This year, and we'll do a comparison, there was not as much stuff there. You could easily have your 2 days like we did and cover everything you want to cover. Whereas last year I left and I wish, because we'd made plans, although we had a 4-day ticket, we could only do 2 days because we'd had plans, and I wish we'd have that third day to really get in there and play other games. Now, what the hell happened? There was no Nintendo presence whatsoever. Usually Eurogamer, for every Eurogamer I've been to all of them but one, first one, Nintendo had a massive presence with loads of competitions, giveaways, floor, store, you name it, like the most lavish, you know, items, Mario, you know, almost like kind of Super Mario, kind of pipes, question mark blocks, everything. Really go to town. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. I was floored. I couldn't believe it. I also mentioned on the video there were no Microsoft presence. Usually you've got Sony on one side, you've got Microsoft on the other side, huge stages, booths, blue for Sony, green over there for Microsoft. You know, it's really, really apparent, like, oh, we're in the Microsoft area, we're in the Sony area. Sony just had this huge presence. Microsoft didn't have their own booth, no stage, nothing, absolutely nothing. Last year, Microsoft killed it over Sony. They had kind of TV towers with all the kind of games on, and the booth and the stage. What the hell happened? I mean, it was really good. They had some really great games, saw loads of stuff. Again, if you haven't watched the videos, go and watch them. But what did you, I mean, you guys, I saw some kind of people saying, where's Nintendo, where's Microsoft? Another thing that I noticed as well last year, social media was a big part of Eurogamer, and they had these huge suspended TVs coming down from the ceiling, you know, with people's tweets on when they'd use the hashtag EGX2015, so last year. Nothing, none of it. It was almost kind of, everything seemed to be on kind of one plane, whereas last year you were kind of like, wow, 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 and this year it was just kind of, most of it was kind of eye level stuff. There were more food vendors than I'd ever seen. It was almost like they were trying to fill the floor. The cosplay area seemed to be a lot bigger than usual, so it just seemed to me like a complete lack of vendors. The indie area was a lot smaller. The over 18s area was not very good. Usually you kind of go in. Last year it was huge. It spanned from one side to the next, and it had a huge press area behind it. There was so many games last year. This year there were 3. There were Gears of War 4, Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1. They were the main, that was pretty much it. You know, and then the toilets and a place to buy some food. And I was left thinking, why is this? And somebody kind of came up to me at the end and, oh, you know, I watch your channel and I'm really shocked that there's not a lot here. And Jess and I said, well, maybe there was something political that had happened. Maybe Sony bought the rights. Who knows? I think it did affect experience. Overall, it was amazing, and I will be going next year. But what do you guys think? If you went, slam it in the comments. You seemed to be enjoying the videos, which is super cool. And if you didn't go, are there any plans to go next time? I mean, I'll probably kind of tweet this out to, you know, EGX Expo. and just maybe we can kind of generate some feedback that we would like a bit more kind of balance next year between Sony and Microsoft. And I'm a Sony fangirl through and through, so for me to say I want more Microsoft presence is flipping, you know, almost unheard of. So, you know, I just think it's nice for fans to have that balance. I wish it was slightly bigger. I think if you bought a 4-day ticket, it might not have been worth it because you could smash everything in 2 days, no problem whatsoever. So that's kind of my kind of thoughts. This is the third Eurogamer video. That's it, it's kind of wrapping it up now. And again, just smash your thoughts in the comments, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate everything you guys do, subscribing, sharing, commenting, you name it. So thank you so much. I'm going to go and get something to eat now, guys, but for now, have a beautiful day. My name's Gemma. Take care. See you soon.